A nationwide rail strike has been averted. President Biden signed legislation today after it passed out of the House and Senate.
It requires rail workers to accept a tentative agreement the White House helped negotiate earlier this year. A strike would have cost the economy $2 billion a day.
Our nation's rail system is literally the backbone of our supply chain, as you all well know, and so much of what we rely on is delivered on our rail, from clean water to food and gas and every other good. Rail shutdown would have devastated our economy.
Taking a closer look at the legislation signed by the president, it calls for a $16,000 immediate payout with wage and benefit increases up to $160,000, a 24% pay raise, $5,000 performance bonuses, maintaining access to health care plans, and an additional day of paid personal leave.
And paid sick leave really was the sticking point of these contract talks. Now, the House passed a measure to give rail workers 7 days sick pay leave, but that failed in the Senate.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with a local rail worker who says he's disheartened after watching how all of this played out following 3 years of failed negotiations.
He calls the industry outdated. When he first started, the pay outweighed what he gave up. But now it doesn't, and it's not even his biggest concern. What he really wants is a better quality of life. It's an industry that's impossible to ignore.
Our main task is moving the freight of America.
But an industry where the people who keep the trains on track feel forgotten.
I was on duty for 16 hours and 55 minutes.
Brad Baker is tired.
I've done this for 20 years.
And sometimes it's like he lives to work.
I missed my youngest daughter's birth. I was on a train.
He understands the impact a rail strike would have had on the nation.
They don't want to shut down the economy.
But he wants everyone to understand why he believes the contract agreement signed by the president on Friday falls short.
We do not have paid sick days.
The federal agreement does not include the 7 days of paid sick leave Baker's union wanted.
We do have sick pay, but the problem is to get that sick pay, you have to be off for 7 days. So it's not really a benefit for short-term sick days.
Well, there's a reason why people aren't working here. What's the reason? Well, they don't want this kind of life.
More than the demanding schedule, the job is dangerous.
He was killed while working on the job here in Denver.
Baker lost a friend and coworker in February.
Can I have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's one of those deals that just kind of chokes me up.
A reality of the job where workers like Baker are tired of being forgotten.
But there has to be some sort of accountability onto these railroaders on how they treat their employees.
I asked Baker why he sticks with the job through all of that. One reason is railroad retirement, which kicks in after 3 decades of work. He's been at it for 20 years, so he just feels like he's too close to quit. Live in the newsroom, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
All right, Colette, thank you for that. And the legislation to avoid this strike passed the Senate 80-15. And Colorado Senator John Hickenlooper was one of the 15 who voted no. On Twitter, he said, "Rail workers deserve better. That's why I voted no." We reached out to Hickenlooper's office for an interview about this no vote. We have not yet heard back.
And it's important to note the U.S. does not have a national standard on paid sick leave. In fact, according to national data, 1 in 5 workers do not have paid sick leave. So while right now the focus is on rail workers, it could soon be on several other industries. Taking a closer look at that same federal data, 1/3 of workers in the service industry, construction, and farming don't have paid sick days. In fact, about 1/2 of part-time workers have no paid sick leave benefit.